to say that we had so much fun at Disneyland. I'm sorry I didn't videotape too much, but we were having way too much fun. So yeah, I mean, it rained most of the day. It rained mostly in the morning, off and on. And when we got there at 8 o'clock, well, actually we got there before 8 o'clock because we wanted to, I think we left it opens at 8, but we left our house, wrong bathroom, I'm going to put some stuff away. We left the hotel, we were staying at Castle Inn Hotel, and let me tell you, they had an ant problem in the bathroom. So yeah, that wasn't fun because anytime the girls or anybody went to take a shower, had to kind of wipe ants off the bathtub or even on the toilet when you wanted to go and use it. So they were pretty much confined to the bathroom. Well, anyway, so yeah, Disneyland was open from 8 o'clock to 12 o'clock. Just putting all my stuff away. And so we left our, I keep saying apartment. We left Castle Inn around almost 7. And I liked it because, you know, it wasn't that crowded in the morning. Like, you know where they go and they check your baggage, make sure you're not bringing stuff you're not supposed to bring into the park. Well, that was like nobody. It was like, oh my God, you know, first time, no crowds, no waiting line for the bag. They checked our bags. We go through the metal detector. Okay, that's cool. We go up to the gate to buy our ticket. No line. Okay, that's cool. And then the entrance, you know, where they scan your ticket so you get into Disneyland. We were like, in our line, we were like the third people in line. And that's, you know, that's the closest we've ever been. But Chad was so like obsessed with, no, I feel like I'm not close enough and I have to get there early. So yeah, so Kayla was like tired of waiting. She's like, yeah, why didn't we get here at 8 o'clock? But it's like, you know, you want to be able to, you know, get in. And so of course, the first ride we did ride was Peter Pan, because that line, it fills with the fastest, but I think we waited like 15 minutes and we were on our ride. So that was fun. And then, like I said, it rained off and on, so we couldn't ride Teacups or Alice in Wonderland right away. We had to wait. And the Pirate of the Caribbean ride was closed, so boo-hoo-hoo on that. But we did ride the monorail for the first time, and I didn't know how fast the monorail really goes. It goes pretty fast. Chris didn't like it because it went too fast, but that was pretty neat. But yeah, we got to ride all the rides that we wanted. Of course, we spent, I think, about 14 hours at the park, nonstop. I mean, I said that we were going to leave, but we didn't leave because I think if we left, it would just make us more tired. So we stayed. They didn't have the fireworks. The fireworks were canceled because of the wind started to pick up. It wasn't really windy. But yeah, so they canceled that, but we did get to see the electrical parade. Poor Kayla was falling asleep as we were watching it. And then, you know, I said, oh, you know, you want to go ride the teacups afterwards? So we were all gung-ho, we were going to ride the teacup. But then there was a line and she was like, I'm too tired, let's leave. So she loves Disneyland and she never wants to leave it. So you know when she says, let's just leave already, she is dead tired. But it went by too fast. I think we do need more than a day, but it's so expensive, you know. For all of us, it costs $490 just to get in, just for one day. And you know, and that's, Kayla was just a little cheaper because she's still 9 years old. She paid about maybe $6 cheaper than us. But the next time we go, she's going to be 10, and we're going to have to pay probably, you know, full price for her. So a week before we went, they raised the prices. It was said we were going to pay $119, except now they raised it to $124. We went during peak season, and it got really crowded. It did get really crowded, but maybe we waited the most probably was an hour for a ride, and I think that was Buzz Lightyear, even though it said it was only a 30-minute wait. A lot of people say, like, download the Disneyland app, you know, it's pretty accurate about wait time. But I found it not to be very accurate. No, because you know, even though it tells you, you know, your wait time 35 minutes, I think most rides are about 40 to 45 minutes that we had to wait in line, except for Buzz Lightyear. I think that was about an hour. And then Space Mountain, Chad and Kristen did get a fast pass. But then when they went back, when their fast pass was between 240 and 340, and when they went back, it was broken down, so it wasn't working for a while. And then when it was up and running again, by then, Kristen was like, no. It turns out Kristen is petrified of that ride, and we had no idea until a few weeks ago. She only told me in secrecy that she was scared of that ride. So, and so I told Chad, couldn't you tell she was scared of that ride? And he's like, well, she was screaming, but I thought about it, but I wasn't sure because she always seemed fine when she got off that ride. But apparently it was her scared scream. So, but she went on the Go Coaster in Toontown. She loves Toontown. She loves going to the Mickey house and visiting. And we don't, they're old enough now that we don't take pictures with any of the characters. But so they went on the Go Coaster. That was about a 35-minute wait. And so Kayla and I was just cruising, waiting around, because Kayla rode that once and she came off of it crying. So we don't ride that ride anymore. But yeah, but all in all, we had fun. But instead of taking us 4 hours to go to Disneyland, we were, California had that big storm on that Friday night. I wasn't even sure if we were going to make it, but we were in traffic for 2 hours. Right at that halfway point where you're almost to your destination, just 2 more hours and you would be at your destination, just at that halfway point. So it took us about 6 hours to get into to get us into California. To get us to our destination. And we stayed at the Castle Inn in Anaheim, which saves us. We usually stay at the Ramada Plaza, but that was a little bit more money. So we stayed at the Castle Inn, and it saved us about a 10-minute extra walk. I think it was probably about 8-minute walk to Disneyland. So yeah, so that was good except for the ant problem. Everything else was good except for the ant problem. Yeah, so I don't want to wait another year to go back. I want to go back again. But, when we do go back, we might have to just pull them out of school. Just make sure they do all their homework and whatnot. So, and we rented a car, like I said. And when we rented a car, they opened at 7:30 in the morning. We had a reservation, 7:30 in the morning. No one was there. Apparently, someone called in sick. And so, nobody showed up. And so, it was just a big mess. We didn't get our rent-a-car from 9:28 in the morning, even though we had a reservation at 7:30. But she said she was going to hook us up. There's no other car to hook us up. She was going to upgrade us. So there's Daddy. Daddy's back. Yeah. So instead, they said they're going to credit us $30. But yeah, that's yet to be seen because we prepaid for everything and we couldn't do that. So yeah, so now we have to call that number. She gave us a number and she said call them if you can't get credit. So we got to get credit for our $30. It's just $30, but it makes a big difference. There, the kids are eating their ice cream. Just chocolate ice cream.
I got an ice cream bar.
She's eating her ice cream sandwich. Those are good. It's good. Yeah. Tomorrow at their school, the junior high is having an international recording artist singing group. I was outside, sorry, so I had my glasses on. Los Five. LOS 5. You can look them up on YouTube. I did, and they sound pretty good actually. Not too bad, but they had a choice in their class because it's during their last period, and she raised her hand. She didn't want to go because really, really loud music gives her a headache and just makes her miserable. So yeah, so Kayla had her dinner, and Kristen's so hungry. I'm letting her have her snack before her dinner because I'm making her and me Red Baron pizza with garlic bread. As they're getting older, they're eating more. They have a bigger appetite because they're growing girls. So yeah. So, and I had a meeting with Kayla's teacher earlier today, and Kayla's doing fine in her class, and they just love her. And I told them that she had a YouTube channel, and so the teacher checked it out and subscribed to her. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, Kayla? She's very quiet because you're watching your YouTube video. No. Who are you watching?
Toyos.
Okay. Okay, so, yeah, just waiting for my food. Nothing much going on. Today's been a lazy day. My body is still sore from that one day at Disneyland. I swear to God. 14 hours can do it to you. And plus, since I've gotten back, I've been, you know, my workout's been a little bit more intense. So, like, I'm lifting weights and stuff. And so, like, my arms and stuff is sore because I'm so out of shape, right? So, let's try to get back into shape. Well, anyway, yeah. Talk to you later.